Okay, so I think the biggest thing that we saw is that there are apparently not selectors that we're getting like the other regions got. I don't know if when that information was originally conveyed back when they had their 1 year anniversaries and stuff. That was a while ago. I can't remember whether that was earlier this year or whether it was last year, but it was a while ago. But maybe the English speakers just weren't aware or something that their selectors were only paid, because that's what it sounded like here. It sounded like they were advertising a paid selector, right? They were advertising one selector in game in the exchange that we have pulled up here, right? And actually, let me just put the music back on. There's no reason not to listen to some music too. Um, turn my volume down here for the game music a bit, but I mean we've already got one selector, and after a year, I thought we would be closer, but we're not. I mean, we'll probably potentially, depending on how many polls I have to do for Anana, we might get this to, I don't know, it might end up getting somewhat close to 50K. But that's kind of interesting to learn that it takes more than a year of playing the game free to play to be able to get the selector. The other thing about this selector is that it's only launch characters. And so like I don't know where I think at least in terms of my community, I'm pretty sure it was Sarah who shared the thought that she had heard them say that the selector was going to be up through Convallaria. But if we come back over here, let's do a control F selector. The only place it's 1 out of 1. The only place it's listed is in anniversary packs. So it looks like it's 1 and it's paid. And that's obviously really, really different than what a few of us in my community had heard, right? Like I was under the impression that like China got 2 selectors for their 1 year anniversary. And I didn't know whether they were free or paid. And then Sarah also must have heard or read somewhere that it was going to be up through Convallaria, and that was not mentioned here either or anywhere else. So yeah, I guess maybe we'll just have to get into the game next week and see. I mean, maybe they left it as another surprise. Maybe they pulled free selectors for our region compared to theirs. If that is the case, there probably will be backlash for sure, right? These are a lot of the screenshots that I took too. So let me just double check. I don't think I hit send yet, but I've got, yeah, on the second message. Okay, I'll put I put them in the resources channel. We've got the stat screenshots, the 4 that we saw early in the video, and then the other slides I took 7 screenshots. And those are all in Discord now. Okay, so let's see. 1 week's time. $80+ free to play monthly. Oh, this is just about the game. Okay, so what we really want is down here. It looks like we can fit literally everything on the screen at one time. Okay, so that's gonna make it easy going around here. Okay, so we have the stats, right? I put those on Discord. We have Anana's like banner art and stuff, that's on Discord. They didn't go into her astral imprint, which is Dawn Moon, but they're calling it Dawn Light, which they kind of had to, right? Because Isa already has Dawn Moon as basically designed for her kit astral imprint, and so Anana had to get something different. So Anana's got Dawn Light. I really wish they would have shown it, even if it was just for a second. I'm assuming it's going to be really good, but we'll have to see. The summon goal for Luxite and powder rewards. I don't know what the wording on that means. Like, what's the goal there? We saw Rico, the hammer, Dragon Rise imprint is her weapon, her imprint. Again, we'll have to see. I'm not gonna lie, looking at the footage they showed of her and like how her skills work and stuff, she kind of almost did just look like a power crept Augusto. She's a breaker. She does AoE type stuff. She has some knockback, which is not the same as him. You know, his ult stuns, but it's some form of additional effect, I guess, besides just AoE damage. Okay, so the characters announced: Credenza, Judge Sam, Surinde. I don't know how you pronounce her name. I'm just saying the Y is silent. Camelot and Parzival. We've got the rank 13 stuff. We've got a new mode for that to do farming, and we've got a list of the characters that are coming, and the screenshot of that is also on Discord. And this is the name of the game mode. We've got Voyage Memento coming back, which is going to be more resources, noticeably and specifically the rank 13 materials. We've got the one paid 10 pull where you are guaranteed to get a legendary character that you do not have on your roster. That's really good for really light spenders, you know, like if you only spend on characters you really want, you know, maybe there was a character that came out that didn't interest you initially, but after like seeing videos of them or gameplay of them or something, now all of a sudden you do want them. You'll have a chance at picking them up here. We've got the new story arc, which I will be getting to late. kind of like we got to Expedition 33 a bit late. We have a lot of rewards and stuff from the new Spiral arc. That's the Iria War conclusion arc. I think, yeah, right here, 3,500 Luxite. We've got another new game mode, Voyage in Uncharted Waters, I think it was called. And we get materials for another shop or exchange, and we can get Shaklulu and Kia there. We can get what looks like kind of another form. They're probably not called it, but they're basically like astral imprints too, I think. And I think we saw it was 3 or 4 of them in there. And then we've just got a lot of stuff they're gonna give us for the anniversary itself. We're getting poles, Luxite, frame from one of the anniversary events. We're getting furniture in the mail. We're getting poles and other stuff in, I think, a 14-day check-in event. We're getting 70 poles over a week. It says those free poles are only in the Gen banner, but I don't think there's any reason to think that like these 10 poles, these daily 10 poles here, and I think this was for 2 weeks. I'm assuming because it was something else too, like the polls will maybe it'll be like a total of 10 or 20. It says 10. I guess it probably will be only 10 across 2 weeks. So maybe it'll be like day 7 or something. We'll have to see. But other than the free 70 pulls that are gen pool only, we've still got 30 pulls, so 10 pulls, plus Luxite listed in a few places, which should, I think, all be usable on Anana's banner, I would assume. And so we will have pulls to do there too. I'm pretty sure yesterday I hit 110 pulls. And so we're inching closer and closer to being able to guarantee that we get her. I think between these 30 pulls, the fact that in the new story arc, the World of Peace, 3,500 Luxite, that was what did we say? That's 23 pulls, so that's 53 pulls. I mean, that would get me to 163 pulls like right now if somehow all of those resources appeared on my account. So that's really close, like 17 pulls. That's less than 3,000 Luxite, which it doesn't take that long to get. We get more than twice that much in a month as free to play, which means I could get that much in the 2 weeks that her banner is there. And so like I'm feeling pretty good here after this, even though we're not seeing the 2 selectors that we thought we were going to be getting. Because Anana's the biggest deal, and who knows, who knows, maybe some of us will get lucky with the 70 free pulls over the course of the week between the 1st and the 8th. Maybe we'll pick up a character that we don't already have from the gen pool, like maybe I'll get like Isa from that or something. Who knows? You never know. Knowing my luck, I'll probably get like Miguel or something, but you never know. We've also got the collab. We've got the trivia, which I posted on Discord, a link to on the main server if you want to go and participate in that. The Amazon gift card that you can win is for 10 US dollars, so not that much, but hey, it's something. And then the collab at the end. So that's it. That's what we got there. And I am not sure whether I will cut up just like this synopsis here. Maybe what I'll do is I'll make 3 videos from today, like the unedited VOD, the whole watching it thing, and react, like not live reacting, but kind of live reacting, since I didn't get up at 5 a.m. to watch it live. And then maybe like a synopsis here of just going through this stuff real quick, since this is put together nicely for us here. Shout out to Corinne Akiri. Thank you for your time, for either getting up or being somewhere in Europe or something and putting all this together, because this is really nicely formatted, and it's very concise, and it's everything they showed, and it's a lot of the important screenshots too. Whoops, didn't need that. So yeah, I don't remember, did I already like the, no, oh right, because I don't do Reddit on the computer. Okay. that's that. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks for watching the video, and we're gonna actually go play the game now. So we'll see you in that video. If you want to watch it, like, subscribe, comment, let me know what your thoughts are on the 1-year anniversary events and story and characters announced today. Peace.